raising my daughter where she doesn't need a man. When I was growing up, so many of us had that mentality. I would hear men saying, "Yeah, I take care of my daughter. I make sure my daughter's straight. I don't need no man coming into her life, getting in my way, or buying her stuff and doing stuff for her. I got this." And what we didn't realize was me being a grown man now with two adult daughters. I didn't realize that I was actually the arguments that we have online today, where we say that the women don't know how to be submissive. We say that the women don't know how to respect a man. A woman don't know how to allow a man to lead. Because a lot of these women, and I'm speaking about the women that actually have fathers in their life. A lot of these women was never trained by their father, right? They had a father that gave them everything that they need, but the fathers never taught them to actually be submissive to a man. Or actually, when they do get a man, how to listen to the man. The father trained them to actually not listen to the man. This is the stuff that went on in our communities every day. And the reason why, and what I've learned now in my 48 years of wisdom is, when as a man, we remember how we was when we was young. We was running wild, sleeping with different women, the mentality that we had. And we know how we thought. How we thought when we were young men. We try to safeguard and protect our daughters from that. So the first thing we say is, "No, you ain't going out here to none of these N words out here. I got you," because I know that most of these dudes ain't nothing. Because most men, growing up in the communities, we never had fathers or father figures or uncles or men in our lives to teach us what manhood was, to teach us to cultivate our seed, not run around and sleep with different women, not go through all the trials and tribulations that we go through, growing up. So what happens is when we become men, we become fearful with our daughters. We become very protective over our daughters, but we end up harming our daughters, because once our daughters get boyfriends, you find out, man, they have a lot of times they have a lot of trouble with the boyfriends they have. They got big mouths. They don't know how to shut up, because they have a mentality, I can just call my dad. They don't have no respect. They'll go have sex and make babies with the man, but they don't have no respect for the man. So a lot of times they end up, if you didn't train them right, they end up being single moms. Like, we actually enable and create the type of daughters that we hate in women. We do this as fathers at times. We spoil them to death. We do all those things. We never trained them to, they know how to go have sex, but they never been trained to actually be under the authority of a man. Only you. Not the actual man that they're going to be with. Only you. And this is a problem. So I'm saying out there to a lot of you fathers, you have to train your daughter up and raise her up the right way, man. Because as she gets older and you walk her down that aisle and she gets married, or, she gets on to a man, she has to know that she's leaving one nest to go, because the expectations that she's going to have in a man, right? You have to first train her to actually learn how to submit to those expectations. As a father, that's your job, man. That's your job. I know as a dad, man, you want to love on your daughter. You want to protect her. You want to give her the world. You want to do all those things. But sometimes that can become a crutch. And it also can end up backfiring on you, because as an adult, you end up having to take care of her, because she got to come back to you. "Daddy, I need this. Daddy, I need that," when she should be breaking bread with the man she having sex with, not having to keep running back to you. You did that for her when she was young, but she keeps boomeranging back to you because you never trained her to leave the nest, because you thought you was protecting her from men. You can't do that. You can't do that. So this title was titled, "Raising Your Daughters to Not Need a Man." And a lot of you men out there, you can relate, because we all said it. Biggie said it in the rap. We all done it, because we all know how dudes can be. We all know how messed up men can be. We all know how messed up we can be as men. We already know this. So when I look online and I'm seeing some of the stupid stuff that women say out their mouth, I'm seeing some of the stuff that men say out their mouth, I'm like, yeah, this online stuff is crazy, man. This online stuff is crazy. Like, let's deal in the real world. And I'm speaking for women, right, that actually have fathers. Because most fathers tend to spoil their daughters. Most fathers tend to make their son earn it or go do things, but they tend to just give their daughters what they want. She grown, she can come back and stay at the house. She don't got to pay no rent. She can just come and go as she please. So when she gets with a man, she doesn't really have the proper respect for the man because she can always come back to you. Because that's your little girl, that's your baby. I know that I'm like that sometimes. But I had to get with my daughter one day. She was having problems with her boyfriend, and I took his side. And she got mad at me. She was very upset. And I told her, I said, I'm not taking his side just to take his side. I'm telling you the way you're behaving, the way you're responding to this man and treating this man. What if a woman what if a woman treated me like that? How would that make you feel? She got quiet. I said, you can't do that. I said, is he beating on you? No. Is he verbally abusing you? No. Then why aren't you working with this man? Why aren't you listening to him when he tell you something? What's wrong with you? And then it had to dawn on me. I never taught her and trained her that. I told her to be anti everything that I'm telling her now. And that's the problem. So I'm telling you fathers out there, train your daughter up to have discernment when she say yes to the right man, and when she finds the right man, to listen to him, allow him to lead, allow him to be the man, right? Don't have her keep running back to you to rescue her, because that's going to become a lifetime thing, man. A lifetime thing. She gonna have a bunch of kids living in your house. Just so, and some of y'all probably can relate to what I'm saying right now. But you created that monster, Dad. You created that monster. So I'm gonna cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section, and don't come into my comment section. Stay on topic. I'm only talking about the women that actually had fathers and stepfathers and people that raised them a certain way. I ain't talking about the woman that didn't grow up with a father. So don't put that in my comment section. I'm going to erase the comment. So listen, remember, I love y'all. Subscribe to Street Media TV, and I love y'all till the next time. Peace.